It's not you. It's the guy next to you, dipping that cracker in your arm.
Hey everybody, sorry it's been a while since I've been on here, I think a week or two. My internet, cable stuff, internet's been out because they were working on the lines and they come in and cut every line that come into Cityville, come into the place here. They cut every line. I don't know. Usually when somebody works on the cable, works on the internet, they'll cut one or two lines and fix them, stitch them back up. But no, not here. They cut every line. And I went out there in the mornings and took my coffee with me and sat down out there in the front and waited for them to show up. Nobody showed up. No cable people, no internet people, nobody. Just next day, and it went on that way for over a week. And finally, they cut the internet back on, and it was slow for a couple days, and then I went out there today and they still had the lines cut, so I guess they had to run it from somewhere else in to maybe they rerouted it and changed stuff around. But yeah, it aggravated me, and not only that, I was having problems getting data service too. So maybe they cut the data lines to that cell tower. I don't know with people. But anyways, it's fixed now, so I figured I would make you a quick video, not a real long video about stuff, and not really a lot to talk about today, news. I really hadn't been watching the news. I'd start watching something that comes on YouTube. Something will come up saying, hey, Donald Trump's made peace in the Middle East. And then another one will come up and say, Donald Trump's peace deal fell through, back at war. So I really don't take what some of the videos say as face value. I just don't really care. So I watch a lot of car shows, fixing cars, and a lot of videos like that about, things like that. I don't really watch stuff that has to do with news or politics or, things like that. Because it's hard to get news. It's hard to get the straight news. And as far as the Philippines, I'm in the Philippines, been here for years. I don't really follow what goes on here a lot either, because from one day to the next, there's always something going on, and you just gotta take the good with the bad. And if you go to the store to buy a soda and something's happening in another store, it really doesn't affect what you're doing into that store, so you really don't pay a lot of attention to it. Now if it came into the store and you kind of notice it, but well, that's the way it is here. I don't really pay attention to the bad and things like that. I kind of just take the good with the bad. But anyways, ramble, but mostly rambling about how the cable was out, and that was the bad thing. I've been trying to watch the shows, like I think I've seen them 100,000 times probably, the Fast and the Furious movies. I think my son kind of got me onto those when they first come out, Fast and Furious 1, and I was like, this is a pretty good movie for being what it is. And then number 2 came out, and then 3 and 4, and I started thinking, some of this stuff really doesn't seem realistic, but it's still entertaining. I've had a couple of fast cars and stuff, but I was never able to do all that stuff that they do in them movies. But anyways, last night I watched Fast and the Furious Fast 10 again. I mean, I've seen it like 5 times, but I guess I'm wishful thinking that the new 10 number 2 is going to come out soon. They say it will, but just still waiting on it. I mean, it's probably worth a watch. Let me know in the comments. Again, this is a short video. Just wanted to get on here and let everybody know that I'm still kicking. It was just the internet was out, and that I'll try to make a longer video this soon. I will, and talk more about stuff. Talk more about the weather. But yeah. So if you guys, you know, you feel like it and you get the hang of it, and you don't forget, and you can subscribe to my channel. It's free. You know, all you gotta do is just click that little click the subscribe button, and there's, like, you know, this thing, but do the one that comes up and don't do the one that comes down. Well, if you're gonna do the one that goes down, do it, but do the one that comes up, and like it, and subscribe to my channel. And if you feel like leaving a comment, I don't care, good comment, bad comment. If it's got a lot of bad stuff in it, I'm not going to respond to it, but leave me a comment, leave me a like, leave me a share, leave me a subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time in the next video. So take care.